Hello everyone, I'm Trey Rich and you're watching The Buzz. On today's show, we have singer, actor, model, and now author Dom Benjamin. In our studio, we have Payton Moormeier, who gives us an update on his new single, Habits. Then in our artist spotlight, we have Dominique, Unique, and then we have some Buzz news. So sit back for the next half an hour, because we have a jam-packed show. Let's get it started.
Yo, what's going on? It's Dom Benjamin. Let's get buzzed.
First up, Ray gets a chance to talk to Dom Benjamin, who first jumped on everyone's radar when he was on America's Next Top Model. And then he continued to break hearts by putting out a few singles and music videos. And now he has a book out called My Truth, and Ray gets a chance to talk to him to get all the tea. Let's take a look.
Hi guys, it's Ray with The Buzz, and today we have a special guest, a model, an entrepreneur, and a newly minted author, Dom Benjamin. How are you, Don?
I'm good. How's it going?
Going pretty well, and of course, we can see you're in the car. You're obviously, I would say, looking busy. So, how has life been just in this whole quarantine time with everything going on?
Life has been amazing through this quarantine. Honestly, I've just been trying to make the most of it. Really, a lot of self-growth and staying busy, not letting it hold me back. Still handling business while being safe, I guess.
So you had a book come out just about a week or two ago, but before we get into that, I know you talk about it in the book a little bit, but I want to ask you kind of what life was like before all of this.
Before quarantine or before my book?
Before all of this, before millions of followers, before your career kind of took off. What was life like growing up?
The everyday hustle, the grind, trying to make it work. I moved to LA in 2006 to chase my acting and music dreams, and I thought it was going to be a lot easier. I thought I was going to get my break a lot sooner, but come to find out it was going to be 7 years of oatmeal cream pies and ramen noodle soup, but it was worth it, man. It kept me humble, it kept me focused, and it let me know that this is really what I wanted. And but before that, it was living with a bunch of my friends and all of us kind of chasing the same goals in life, trying to reach our full potential as entertainers, not really knowing what's going to take off first. But it's definitely been an amazing journey.
So what was the motivation behind you deciding to write a book?
The inspiration to write this book, you said?
Yeah.
Well, I always wanted to write a book, but I never really knew about what. I never knew what I was gonna make it about. And then the top of the year, I kind of just had a life-changing situation. I was supposed to be getting married this year. I was engaged, and some bad choices in my life led to a breakup, and it led to me just reevaluating my life, the moves that I had been making. And I started looking at my peers, and I realized that nobody that I looked up to really talked about this and gave men guidance. And so when I was talking to my mentor, my pastor, they kind of just put it on my spirit. They were like, well, why don't you put your words and your situations into a book to help other people that may need that guidance that you haven't been able to find. So it just, honestly, God just put the words right in my heart to write this book, and kind of shifted everything that I thought was my focus this year. He shifted it all towards helping other people, or spreading my voice to where it needs to go.
What would you say is the main takeaway from the book, or the one thing that you want people who read it to really, take to heart and have inside them?
I think the main thing is just us really having to look deep within ourselves and change our paradigm and our subconscious mind that we've been living our entire life, and just doing things without realizing what we're doing. I feel like I want people to really step back and look at themselves and say, am I living a life that I really should be living, or that I'm happy with living?
So I believe July 5th was the release date. So it's been around about a week and a half at this point that the book's been out. What's the reception been like? What have people been saying to you?
Oh my God, it's been such good feedback. Everybody's connecting so well. you know, it's surprising because I wrote the book in the mindset of a man, right? But a lot of women have been connecting with it, and they're like, thank you for giving me the insight to a man's mind. And, you know, like, so it's been really good to connect with my female audience just as much as my male audience. But yeah, the feedback has been amazing. It's such a blessing, and it lets me know that this was the right choice to actually put the book out.
So besides the book, you have a couple other projects. As we know, you are both a model and an entrepreneur. You have several different things going on. What are some of your other projects that you have happening and your other focuses?
Well, right now, I was supposed to be filming a movie, but everything is on hold right now with Hollywood. So, you know, my main focus right now is my book. I'm working on a clothing line at the moment. That was supposed to be releasing in May as well. So everything, I'm kind of at this point in my life just kind of going with the flow and staying as creative as I can. In the meantime, every time I get excited about a project, it gets put on hold because of the coronavirus.
I know. That's the story of everybody's life. We look forward to all these things. And of course, LA just rolled back. I don't know if you're in LA or you're in New York. Where are you?
I'm in LA, yep.
Yeah, so they just rolled everything back once again, as we know. So it's been kind of crazy here. But what would you say are your tips for kind of surviving? Because you seem to still be thriving during this time and keeping calm and still getting stuff done. So I'd love to know your tips.
I just say keep social distancing. If you're going to be around people, you know, wear your mask, keep your hands sanitized or wear gloves. Because I feel like you still have to get some outside air. Like, you don't want to be in the house too much, because I've been reading things where it said it can still break your immune system down if you're not out, you know, experiencing certain bacteria and stuff. So I've been trying to keep a balance of being outside and still handling what I have to handle, but being safe about it. Wearing my mask, keeping my hands washed, keeping distance from people. I think that's the key points. I feel like you can't panic too much. If you start to panic too much, like, you're going to attract it to you in a way, you know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And then obviously besides the coronavirus, you know, we've had, you know, protests happening here in LA and just a ton of stuff going on. Have you been kind of just even keeping up? I don't know how anyone could, but keeping up with everything that's been going on in terms of just injustices in this country. And what do you think about those?
Yeah, I've been trying to, like, really give as much input as I have on it. I've been out doing some protesting. I've been, you know, I had my experiences with the police as well that I had to deal with, so I can connect with it. But I just feel like right now it's like seeing everybody come together and the power of social media and how we're able to really have the world stand up even stronger than before social media is an amazing thing. But I feel like it's so tough because everybody's always going to have their own outlook on it. You know what I'm saying? Like with the all lives matter people and everybody that feels like the looting, like it's such a deep thing. But I feel like the takeaway that I'm getting is that people are getting fed up. They're getting fed up with it. It's good to see white America stand up finally and voice their opinions. And so I feel like it's a good time right now, and the power of social media is allowing it to be even bigger.
But thank you so much for taking time to talk to us today.
I'll definitely check back in with you, and I'll have better service when I check back in about the movie.
My Truth is in stores and online right now. After the break, we have Payton Moormeier, so don't go away. Payton Moormeier is a successful influencer and recording artist, with one of his first songs he ever recorded called Love Letter getting the attention of fans and the record industry. He's now out with a new single called Habits, and we got him in the studio to tell us all about it. Let's check it out.
Hello, I'm Payton Moormeier, and I make music, and I do little stuff on social media, so welcome to the interview.
I said, oh, don't tell me that. How you telling me you love me, then you take it back. What's love? Can you tell me that? If I gave you the world, would you give it back? Like, uh-oh, can you tell me where did love go? Is my heart on my sleeve or in your coat? I just wanna know, baby, where did love go? Yeah, I don't even know myself.
I got into like music because of just like instruments. I really wanted to play guitar and stuff. So I randomly got a guitar one year for like Christmas when I was 8. And then my friends actually got me into social media. Musically, the app was around, and they're just like, hey, get on this app, it's cool. You know, start posting videos. So I got on, started posting videos, and then, yeah. Well, I had this little like studio in my room, and I just made little like demos and stuff off of there. And then I was out in LA and got the opportunity to go and do studio for the first time and like actually make a song and like just kind of feel it out, see how it was. And yeah, then I made like the demo to Love Letter, and that was, I think that was January. Yeah, January. That's when like that all happened. So
stuff kind of moved pretty fast. It
yeah.
wasn't necessarily an overnight success, but those kind of skyrocketed for you and something else.
Yeah, yeah.
So what did your friends say about like, you know, when you were jumping on there and getting this success so quickly?
They were definitely a little like, I wouldn't say weirded out, but like a little like, what's going on? You know, they didn't really understand it. But they were really supportive and they helped me out. So that was awesome.
What song was it that got the label interest as far as like what you were doing, like, you know, people coming after you and everything else?
Right, it was definitely Love Letter. I mean, that was the first like song that I actually like released. So yeah, definitely Love Letter.
So what's next for you? Where do we go from here?
Just back in the studio making more music. I just released a song on Friday actually, and yeah, that was called Habits. Pretty dope song, but I've got some more songs ready to go, but just getting back in the studio and making more music, and yeah.
Yeah, rocking denim jackets, stuck with these bad habits. I can't seem to take advice without feeling attacked, and sometimes I just lose it.
Habits is definitely a little more of a like personal song to me. Then like Love Letter was about this like relationship and this girl, like these problems with this girl I was dealing with. Habits is definitely a little more personal and like stuff that I deal with, and like just being insecure and, you know, having to deal with all these things, dealing with all these bad habits throughout life and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot of people right now that just aren't like doing anything, you know what I mean? Like there's this whole pandemic going around, everyone's sitting inside not doing anything, so there's not that like natural inspiration, you know what I mean? Like I can't just go outside and hang out with all my friends and like get this great amazing day to write about. So I've been doing like a lot more stuff. Like I took a trip up to the mountains and like trying to just like get my head clear and nice and get good stuff to write about. So yeah, it's definitely almost like not demotivating in a way, but it's just like harder to find inspiration to like write about through like times like this. For me, what helps me most is just like finding that one thing, like mine's music. Just I got a little studio in my room, got time, and just like chill in the studio, clear my head, find something, pick up drawing, do puzzles. I don't know, something that you like doing, just a little hobby, and try and pick up on that more, and just to kind of get your head working on something so you're not driving yourself crazy. There's a lot of stuff that like I've worked on, like especially in my room, and just ideas that get thrown out that I think would be the best song I've ever made for a day, and then like look back at it a day later and just like, nope, done, throw it away. So yeah, I mean, that's the goal. I wish I could make songs and just everything I make is gold, put it out. I like experimenting with a bunch of different like styles and everything like that. So I don't know. I think the day that I find my like sweet spot is a little far out. Just trying to, find that, like you said, the sweet spot. Just trying to find it right now and experiment as much as I can. Once you get in that little groove and you've got like a good fan base behind you supporting you and everything, like their opinions just kind of fizzle out. Like they really just do. So you gotta figure out how to look past it and just realize that, you know, you got this end goal and you're going after something. So of course they're gonna hate that you're doing something good, you know.
You always say I change, maybe your selfish ways could be the reason that I can't look myself in the face. Made me feel so alone.
I'm actually gonna go shoot 2 music videos. One for a song that's not out yet, but for Habits, and yeah, I think that should be coming in a couple weeks. Music video for Habits, so it'll be sick. Hi, my name is Payton Moormeier, and you've just been buzzed.
Habits is out on all streaming platforms. Payton is in LA shooting the music video, so we'll be sure to have that for you when he's done. We have some Buzz news next, so don't go away. Today in Buzz News, we have an update on the Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and Kylie Jenner drama that unfolded a few days ago. The LAPD is now officially looking into the allegation that Megan suffered gunshot wounds, which they first reported as an injury due to broken glass, and are questioning Tory Lanez, who is the assumed shooter. Detectives have now opened an assault with a deadly weapon investigation into what allegedly happened early last Sunday morning, shortly before police pulled over Tory's chauffeur-driven SUV in the Hollywood Hills. Sources connected to the investigation say Tory allegedly shot Megan in the foot as she exited the SUV on the heels of an argument that erupted in the SUV after they left a party that was posted on IG Live with Kylie Jenner. Megan released a statement that she was hurt and felt unprotected after early reports seemed to have all the facts wrong, including that she too was arrested with Tory Lanez, who was charged with having a firearm. In an emotional tweet, Megan Thee Stallion says, "Black women are so unprotected, and we hold so many things in to protect our feelings of others without considering our own." Megan also claps back at people cracking jokes online, saying, "It might be funny to y'all on the internet and just another messy topic for you to talk about, but this is my real life, and I'm real hurt and traumatized." The story is still developing, and police are having trouble because no one seems to be cooperating with authorities. For more information, go to thebuzzallaccess.com. Let's get back to the show. In our artist spotlight, we have rapper Dominique Young Unique, who just dropped her single Why, that is addressing many of the social issues that are plaguing us today. So let's take a look.
Hey guys, I'm Dominique Young Unique. I am a music artist. You know, traveled 60 countries, been doing music for a long time, since I was like 8 years old. Growed up in a church choir at my grandma's church. Yeah.
My flow harder than the good dope. These hoes hating why these hoes so cutthroat. One hit wonder, bitch. I made that pop. He told me to go in. Fresh, I pop that bitch. My flow shake harder than the last quake. The one in
I left the US when I was like 17, and I moved to the UK for like 5 years, and you know, I crossed over, you know, and I started, that's where my career picked up from. You know, so it was really different. Like, it's totally a different vibe or whatever. Then coming back home, you know, to try to break back home or whatever is quite hard. But I don't know, it's definitely a push. Everyone here in Tampa know about me, you know Dominique Young Unique or whatever. Especially like where I grew up from, the area I grew up from. I was the first to know, like, fly out to a whole nother country, you know, like become very known and big here, you know. So, and if you know, it's a lot of people, you know, respect me, or you know, this is my family, this is where I'm from or whatever, you know. They give me my props and stuff, you know, congratulate me and all of that. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on out in the world, and social media right now is really good to be using, you know, to keep update of what's going on and stuff. So yeah, I definitely keep connected with my fans on social media.
So how did it all start for you? Like, give us day one. Like, how did it beginning to start that you even said, like, I think I can have a career in rap?
I used to just sing in my grandma's church choir, me and my siblings and my cousins. And then like around when I reached 12 years old, you know, I was getting inspired by Missy Elliott, Trina, you know, like all these people, you know, like really Beyonce, they influenced me and stuff. And it was me and one of my closest friend. We used to be in a group or whatever. She called it Y'all Stunner. I was Stunner Girl, Hot Girl. You know, we started off in a group or whatever. And then we used to write a lot. And then a lot of her people used to be like, don't hang around me because I'm going to end up pregnant, because I used to hang around a whole bunch of guys. But by me hanging around all of those guys, you know, we freestyling, we rapping and stuff. And my dad didn't play that. You know, I would have got in trouble. He didn't play that. So, you know, and then my dad had put me in the studio in Tampa He put me in the studio, and then from there, he introduced me to this group. He introduced me to this group called Your Majesties. And Your Majesty knew this producer, which is David Alexander, and he heard me or whatever, and that's how it all started from there. I went to London. I started like recording my mixtapes. I dropped like 3 mixtapes and all of that, and then I was like back and forth London, United States and stuff.
Up all night drinking on margarita. It's cold outside, put on the heater. Me and you in the room, is going down. I ain't talking about that, you mind in the gutter. It's a good night, we don't need the club, right? Playing Uno, man, I done won twice. Jumping on the bed, ready for a pillow fight. Karate kick your ass like Jet Li. You the best, do I have.
It's still so hard for females, you know, in the game or whatever, but I feel like a lot of women is starting to get recognized, you know, like what we doing and stuff, you know, but usually it's so hard for women, you know, to get recognized and to get in the music industry, just in this industry, entertainment business, period. Like, it's hard for women or whatever. Like, you really have to be strong, you know, so. But I feel like, you know, it's starting to be really good. There's a lot of female artists out there, you know, and a lot of them starting to be known, you know, and I'm loving it. It's different styles and stuff, so.
Why do you go and talk to the cops? Why you screaming gang, but under pressure you get all of them not? Why broke on the ball of guap? I guess the answer's in the question, cause they broken looks is all that they got. Why the folks had to go and kill Nip? Why the we even beefing now, both us crip? Why the we so divided, going through the same? Cops pull us both over, that mean both of us hit.
Whoa, why? Yes, you know, it's definitely a lot of emotional going on in that song, you know, and this song right here like means so much to me, and I know it means so much to the world because I'm speaking what's real, what's going on out there, you know, and it's like, it seems like people forgetting and all this racist going on and all that, so I have a voice, you know, so I need to be heard. I definitely feel the pressure. You know, I'm part of it. You know, what's going on out here with the cops killing us. You know, like, I'm part of it. A cop killed my uncle.
Wow.
You know, I lost a loved one. I lost someone close to me. I lost my dad.
Wow. That's
you
a
know,
lot.
so it's part of me. It's part of you. All of us.
So is that going to just stop with one record, or is that where you're focused on for future writings until things change?
Oh, I'm keep writing. You know, I got a lot, you know, I'm a lot doing, you know, I have a lot I'm doing right now. I'm writing and stuff, working on new music. I have more to say. It's just the beginning. You know, it's just the beginning. I'm just getting started, you know, and I know, listen, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to put out there, and I guarantee you, what I've been through, people I've been through as well. Yes, I'm on Instagram, Dominique Young Unique, and my Twitter is @MissYoungUnique. Hi, y'all. My name is Dominique Young, and I just been buzzed by the great Tiz. You feel what I'm saying?
That's all we have. Special thanks to Dominique Young, Payton Moormeier, and Don Benjamin. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and double tap us on Instagram, all at @buzz_access. Please wear your mask, practice social distancing, and be nice to everyone. We only have one world, and we all gotta live in it. I'm Trey Rich. Love and light to you all.
Everybody forget. Why do you gotta do so much capping? That's why I'm packing try, cause I wish you would like a cabin and never happened. Well, I got so many questions I'm asking. I need answers till I get them. I'ma keep on gassing the Queen of Florida.
For more stories and extended clips, go to thebuzzallaccess.com. I'm Trey Rich, and you've just been buzzed.